So our slogan when we were LG Fairmont, the boutique brokerage, was build your legacy.
Right.
Today,
Right.
it's elevate your legacy.
Right.
What was the thought behind that? How did we get there?
That one just came in one of our classic hype-up sessions, you know? I mean, we spent a lot of years building a firm, and it was just kind of build mode, right? Always like build, get a little bigger, take a step, get a little bigger, become something. You know, I came to New York, no one knew me, right? So I was building, and you as well, you're not from New York, so we're all building our own legacies and helping our agents build our legacies, and we just got to the point, especially with this Compass merger, where it was like, now it's time to elevate, right? Like, we're not saying we're built all the way, but it's time to take this thing all the way up. And you know, the reality is, you know, the way the world is a bit, like we talk about, it's a bit foggy right now. And
yeah.
People kind of feel like they're walking in a bit of a molasses, like it's a bit of a haze. And you know, what we can't allow and what we're not about, I think you'll agree with this, is sort of letting outside forces or the world or whatever kind of pull us down so we don't hit the levels that, you know, we're trying to hit in life. Right? We're not gonna let anything, what's going on in the world, what's going on in the news, what's going on in New York, slow down like what we're about. And so I think it was a good battle.
Which is a direct reflection of New York City. Which is a direct reflection.
Yeah, New York's a little hurting right now. We went through a pandemic. It was rough, like, you know, we have to admit that. We're slowly on the comeback, but we're coming back, getting this feel back of like, this is the place to be, right? This is the city to be in. And we've all realized that, you know, when it emptied out in the pandemic, it hit you that like, it's just the people. Right?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the big buildings or the infrastructure or the subway or the pool parties or whatever. All that is people making decisions and deciding to make it awesome. And you know, we're about making it awesome. Like everything we do in life is about greatness, right? And that's not, I'm not even blowing smoke. Like, you know me for a while, that's what this is about, right? And so it was a battle cry for the firm. It's a cool slogan. And that's what we're about. So I think it encapsulates better. Like, we're not building now, everybody's going up, right? We're pushing everybody up in every way possible. We're getting everybody all the tools they need, right? We got the Compass branding, got all the boutique things, there's nothing in the way, and we're gonna elevate. It's about grit and overcoming, you know, and I've seen, doing this 12 years, I've seen people come from literally nothing to, you know, stars of the industry. We got a little bit to do with that. And so, you know, if you see that time and time again, there's no reason that should stop right now. Right, because of COVID or because of this or because of politics or anything. That's not stopping. Right? That's not, this is gonna sound grandiose, but that's not what America's about, right? It's about opportunity. And it's got its problems, America's got its problems, but the good part is, you know, you can go from very low to very high with a certain amount of energy and help from other people. I'm not saying it's easy or it's like preordained, but it is feasible.
Yeah.
Right? And so, you know, what we're gonna do with this Elevate Your Legacy and all the tools that we're saying and this Compass merger is to create that lane. Right, we're going to create that lane where you can go all the way, like as far as you want to go, and then we're going to tell you you can go farther than that, and then you know you're going to go that far.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what gives me, you know, happiness as a business person, as a leader. We put our whole life into this.
Yeah.
So like, why are we going to play small? What is the point of that? You're playing small every day. Then you're going to be old and be like, hey, what'd you do with your life? And to your grandkids, they're going to be like, oh, I played it small.
Yeah.
As you go on your rocking chair, you're going to say you played it small. Like, that's not what we're doing. You know, that's not what we're doing at all.